Wow, we live? Alright, well, we're live. Hello everyone, welcome to BayernNow, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. Waking up on a beautiful Thursday. You know what, I wonder who Alaba thinks he is. Nah, seriously, I want to get in Alaba's head. I really just want to get in there and pick his brains out. I'm not going to eat his brains, that's weird. I'm not a zombie. But seriously, I really want to see what he's thinking about himself. When Alaba wakes up, I bet you the first thing he wakes up and says, "Ooh, the Kaiser, Black Kaiser." I don't know. He says something weird. Oh, Blackenbauer. He has to because he wants a lot of money. He's still on these wage demands. It's heating up again. The news right now is hot. Real Madrid and Barcelona. In 2 months, actually in a month, in about 2 months, he can start negotiating with other clubs. So I don't know I don't get it. I don't understand. Okay, how can you understand your ability and still want 20 million? Okay, Alaba, you know what? Look, I love David Alaba. I think he's been a great servant of the club for a very long time. But you can't keep doing this. You can't keep asking for this much money. He still thinks he's Robert Lewandowski to us. If we don't have Alaba in the team, look, there's a difference, right? If you're missing Thomas Müller, you can visibly see that difference. If Lewandowski is missing, you can definitely see that difference. If Alaba's missing, you can very much replace him. I'm sorry to say, he's very easily replaceable, especially with Lucas Hernandez in there. So I'm really confused where his head's at, because it's very confusing. His head's clearly not at Bayern. He's clearly thinking about that Arabian Man City money or something, because I don't understand. There's clearly a distinction between what Bayern see Alaba as and what he sees himself as. He wants to make 20 million a year. That's what Lewandowski's making. That's close to what Müller and Neuer are making. That's a lot of damn money. You have to be very good for that. So I just don't understand the situation. I'm not going to be one of those people that just says, "Oh, he's terrible anyways." Nah, that's not it. It's not like I asked him out and he rejected me and I said, "Well, you're ugly anyways." No, I'm not going to be that person. But if I'm being honest, it's just stupid. We're in the middle of a season, first of all, for these news stories to be coming out. I hate talking about them, but I feel like I have to, because that's this channel, right? Bayern Munich. So I don't understand. I want to wait and see what happens with it. But I don't know. I think he's probably going to leave in January. Apparently Liverpool are in for him. So are Juventus. We heard about Juventus like 2 months ago or a month ago. We're also hearing Real Madrid and Barcelona want him. Yeah, Alaba can be world class on his day, but right now he's very shaky, especially at the back. And you know what? Against Atletico Madrid, I think he silenced a lot of people. He was very energetic. He did his thing. And in my opinion, he was one of our best defenders against Atletico Madrid. He was unplayable in that game. I think he was amazing against Atletico. He pocketed Suarez. He put him in the pockets. Suarez heard the McDonald's sound and he jumped into Alaba's pocket thinking that's where it was, and it wasn't McDonald's. So he pocketed Suarez. He pocketed João Felix. You know what? In my opinion, he played well against Atletico. He had a lot of good things to do. But in my opinion, again, he's shaky. He's very shaky, and I can tell that the contract situation is playing in his mind, because he's clearly playing as if he's playing for money, as if he's thinking about that. So Alaba's great, yeah, but he's clearly greater. Well, he's thinking he's greater than he is. So that's a little bit of a concern of mine. That's the situation now. I don't understand. I really just want him to justify this. I want to justify it in my head too. I want to think to myself, you know what? Yeah, he has earned it, but he didn't. He's not earning it. He didn't earn 20 million last season. Last season, yes, he was important to us, but even in the Champions League campaign, which is our most important competition, he was a little bit shaky in some games. You know, after the Chelsea round of 16 games, I'd say after that he was shaky, and that's not due to his ability. I think he genuinely started putting this contract thing in his head. So we'll see what happens with it, but I'm not confident anymore. I was kind of confident that he signed a new contract. The same. Well, I mean, it is scaring Bayern. The reason the title is that is because there are also articles saying Bayern Munich will now change their approach to these transfers, and especially these contract renewals. So that's what I'm looking at. I mean, I said it like a few days ago. I think Kimmich has 2 years left, but it's only 18 months. 2022 is very close. It sounds far, but it's pretty close in footballing terms. So Kimmich's contract expires essentially next season or next year, 2021. We'll need to start renewing Kimmich's contract. Same with Niklas, same with Goretzka. Goretzka's contract actually expires. Oh no, Kimmich's is 2023 and Goretzka's 2022, so Kimmich has some time. But Bayern need to change their approach, which means renew these contracts earlier. Because I believe if we renewed Alaba's contract in 2019, we wouldn't be talking about this. We wouldn't be going off about, this and that. But again, I don't even know if he would have been wanting to earn 20 million. Who knows? What if it would have increased in 2019? Because he did have a very good season in 18-19. So I don't understand. Oh yeah, Thiago Dantas, ready to Alcantara. He's fine. I was actually very, very happy to hear that news. I think it was incredible for me. But leave a like on the video. Man United win again against Leipzig. You know what? I don't understand what Nagelsmann did. He underestimated United. He put Forsberg. I can't believe this guy started Yusuf Poulsen ahead of Nagelsmann. Either doesn't care about the Champions League because he just threw 3 points away. He should have beat United easily. But he didn't even play his best team. Like, Sabitzon's on the bench. He's one of your best players. What do you mean he's on the bench? So I don't understand. I did see the game. I did watch it, and I didn't really like it from a Bundesliga point of view. Of course. Yeah, Bundesliga. Look at what Gladbach did. Why Germany teams so crap when it comes to mentality? Even Bayern have this, where you have something in control, and then you just mess it up for yourself. We had the 2012 final in control. We had it on lockdown, and we messed it up. We had the 1999 final in control, and we messed it up. I don't know if it's a German thing, but why? Why? Is it a German football mentality? Because when it comes to cars, Germany has a great mentality. It's just on football, they just don't care for some reason. So I didn't understand. It was a great game, though. Gladbach should have definitely beat Real Madrid 2-0. But 87th minute, 93rd minute, Casemiro deciding to... This guy's the worst footballer. Nah, seriously, he's terrible, man. He's terrible. So yeah, I mean that's what it is with Alaba. That's the situation. I agree. Alaba goes to Juve, not Liverpool, because Juventus will reduce our risk to get UCL back. Will reduce your risk to... Well, I don't understand what you mean, reduce your risk. I mean, he would work at Liverpool. If Alaba had a... You know what? I think the contract situation is playing in his head. Because there was a time where everyone was like, unilaterally, everyone was like, he's the best center back in the world. Like, he's our best defender. There was a point where Alaba he was perfect. He was a rock. He did his thing. And he was leading charts for ball progression and ball recoveries in the Bundesliga. He was doing everything. There was a time last season. But ever since this contract thing came up, all his performances have either been very underwhelming or they left you trying to answer a question. I don't understand that. So I just didn't like it. I don't understand. Gladbach should thrash. Yeah, they should have done that. Yeah. Hey, Sachin. Hey, shut up, man. Shut up. That's not... Don't be talking about your janitor like that. He's not even a PE teacher. That's a disgrace to my Mr. Fuel, my PE teacher, all right? He's a janitor. He cleans the school. The guy just turns into prime someone whenever he's under pressure. Shut up with this Oli guy, man. He's terrible. Watch, he's going to go lose to some crap teams, and then you're going to be back in this, who do we need? Oh, it's the players. Clearly, your players are able to beat RB Leipzig and Paris Saint-Germain. Why can't you do it against smaller teams? It's because of coaching. That's how simple it is. So I don't care about your, how good Lampard. Well, first of all, Lampard is one of your, hey, I like your cut. That's what I'm saying, man. Finally, I've been waiting for that compliment. I'm telling you, man. I guess I'm just so attractive. Everyone's just jealous of my looks because I look so... Oh, my goodness. No. No, I took some cold pictures yesterday, man. I paid a lot of money for those goddamn pictures, so they better be good for me. They better be good. Woo. Oh, my God. I look amazing. Oh, my God. I'm so cold. Ooh, I'm so cold. Oh, my goodness. Hey, I'm not going to show these pictures here. I think that would be too much. I'd ruin some people's confidence, man. I'd ruin your confidence. What do you think of United versus Leipzig? You know, that I don't want to talk about it anymore. Let's not talk about Leipzig again. Where is Alaba going? Well, apparently Real Madrid and Barcelona think he's Franz Beckenbauer because they really want him. And you know what? To some extent, there was a point where I was like, Alaba's the modern day libero because, in my opinion, he is. What he did against Dortmund, Sancho, he pocketed him too. He was amazing in those games. And Chelsea, ever since this contract thing came up, I remember Alaba completely changed. He changed, man, and you couldn't recognize him anymore. And there is a positive to this Thiago thing and Alaba. I always thought, why do we wait a year before we renew contracts? Because one, if you sell them a year before, they're significantly cheaper than 2 years before, right? That's normal. That's business. Something's, less, I guess, if a contract ends in a year, you're not going to pay 50 million for it. You'd pay less. The same with Sané. We paid less for Sané. So why do we wait for our players to have a year left on their contracts to renew them? I need it to be different, right? Did Lewandowski's contract expire this year? I think it did, and we renewed it in 2019 or 2018. All right, what the hell am I talking about? Well, we renewed Lewandowski's contract. No, it wasn't last year. It was the year before, and it expired in 2019. We need to stop doing that. I think we need to renew contracts 2 years before they expire. Now, you don't save as much money when you renew them so quick, because let's say Kimmich wants 20 million. Well, if you're going to renew Kimmich's contract next year, 2021, you're going to need to start giving Kimmich 20 million starting from next year, right? You won't start from a year after, which you save a lot of damn money, and we are Save Money FC, but I don't really care about saving money if you could avoid losing the player on a cheaper deal. If a player wants to leave us, I hope it's not for another contract. You know what? If we renewed Thiago's contract in 2019, where I thought we should have renewed it then, that was perfect. He had a very good season. Niko Kovac was shaky as a manager, but he did like Thiago. Why don't you renew it right there? Tie him down to a 4-year deal or a 5-year deal. We have to do that a lot more because then Thiago won't want to change his mind in the middle. Or at least if he does change his mind, you get a whole lot of money back. 30 million is nothing for Thiago. That's peanuts. Even though he's 29, that's peanuts for a player of his quality. So we definitely need to stop doing that. Stop letting these players get to a year left before you renew their contracts. Does everyone agree with me there? We care about money. Yeah, we do care about money. That's we lost him. Yeah, I think we did. Georgie Fitz, first of all, that's a great name. It's not because my name's George. No. That's just a great name. It's saddening to see we're losing Alaba. He has been there since the Ribéry-Robben era. Well, I think we will lose him at this point because he doesn't want to renew his contract. I don't disagree with Bayern's perspective on this. I don't believe Alaba's Robert Lewandowski level of importance, nor is he Muller level, nor is he Neuer level. Those are the three main cores. Kimmich will get there at some point. I don't think Alba's more important to us than those three players that I just mentioned. So I don't disagree with Bayern's perspective. I just think this should make us learn. The Thiago thing should make us learn. So to the Alaba thing. Because hopefully, going forward, we don't renew these contracts a year before they expire. Because Alba's contract expires next year. We need to start renewing them a lot quicker than that. We need to wrap up the other contracts. Yeah, like Goretzka. We should start doing Goretzka right now, in my opinion. Because guess what? You can always do these buffer contracts to keep him happy, right? Let's say you give Goretzka an extra 2 million a year. First of all, he'll be happy with that. Just give it to him as a bonus. And that's all you need. You don't need too much. You don't need to be too complicated, man. You don't need to be too complicated, in my opinion at least. I can't click. Oh, okay, fine. You don't need to be too complicated. Oh my goodness, Simon Card with the big super chat. If Alaba goes, who's Hansi going to get to replace him? I think it'd just be Lucas Hernandez. I think there isn't really a big question over that. But in my what's going on? Why did I? Okay, in my opinion, anyways, I don't really see Flick using Lucas as much as Alaba at that center back position. I was hopeful that Alphonso Davies returning back to the starting 11 with me and Lucas Hernandez can finally play at center back, because that's what I wanted to see. I was only excited for that because I wanted to see him build a consistent partnership with Nicolas Jula. But it didn't happen, so I don't understand. So I think it'd be Lucas Hernandez. But at the same time, we looked at Upamecano last year. Or not last year. This feels like last year. This year is so freaking long. Okay. Well, we were looking at Upamecano. And then at the same time, we have Tanguy Kouassi, like someone just said there. So I don't know. I don't know. So if Alaba leaves, I do think we'll need another center back. If Boateng is leaving, Alaba's leaving, and Javi Martin, if all three of them are leaving, you would need to buy another center back, because you'd have three center backs, Tanguy Kouassi, or first team center backs, Kouassi, Lucas, and then you'd have Nicolas, and that's pretty much it, right? You can't just say Chris Richards, you're now going to be a rotational center back. Yeah, he's not ready for that yet. You can tell he has a lot of mistakes in him. I was watching the game with Bayern too. He had a lot of mistakes to make. So to answer that question, I think it's going to be Lucas. That 80 million is a lot of money, by the way. Just saying. We're not going to spend 80 million on a player ever again. Like I'm saying that. Well, we might. Pavard is also center back. Well, no, he's a right back right now. Then you need to buy another right back if Pavard's going to center back, because you'd have one right back, and everyone's still questioning Bonassa. Big Bonassa. Man United, the best team in the world. See, this is what I don't like. They won one game. God damn, stop. You're making my head hurt. Seriously, this is why no one respects United fans. Stop trying to kill. Nah. See, look, your manager's crap. He can win these games, and why can't he win? Because you're not well coached. He just played the best players. I've been calling for my guy Donny Van de Beek because I liked him from Ajax. I thought he was Thomas Muller's replacement. We were linked to him for like 2 seconds. But I wanted Van de Beek at Bayern because he's actually very close to Muller. And you kept him on the bench, and then you started. Lucas is a flop. Oh, don't tell me. Your club employs a giant fridge at their back. A bag of cement. You just stand still. It's not even the cement that comes in a damn bag. It's the cement that you already dried up and it's on the house already. He's just a giant. You know what? You could literally use Harry Maguire for Trump's wall. That's what you could do, because he's useless. Hey, this is making me want to end this show. I'm tired of this. This is abusive. This is abusive now. All right, well, oh my God, it's the 29th. Well, let's relax with them. Oh, well, we have 2 days left of this month. Don't worry about that. When do Bayern play? Hey, no more United trolls. Let's stop trolling me. No. Relax. Don't do that to me. Don't feed the trolls, George. No. I can't be feeding these trolls. Let's get to Bayern. Let's get to talking about Bayern. Well, who are we playing on this weekend? Honestly, I feel like we haven't played for like 5 days, but we played literally 2 days ago. But that's what happens when you play on a Tuesday. What? God, we're playing on a Tuesday again? We're playing on a Tuesday. Why? Come on, we just played on Tuesday. It was harder enough to play, especially at 11:55, which is very early for me. Oh, crap. Not this crap again. Why can't we just play on a Wednesday? That's easier than playing on a Tuesday for sure. Why? Why do we have to play on a Tuesday? What do we do? We're playing next Tuesday. God damn it. We're playing Salzburg. Now, granted, it's a beautiful game. Well, never mind. No. Ah, crap. Yes, it is true. The 3rd, 1 p.m., Tuesday. Ah, crap. Okay. Well, we're playing Cologne on the week. Ah, crap, too. I don't want to play. That's an away game, too. So, and then you go away to Salzburg, which is about 30 minutes away from Munich. But my point stands. No, that's a lot. That's too much. And then you play Dortmund after that. Oh, we're playing Der Klassiker after that? Ooh. Didn't know that. I don't want to play on a Tuesday. They need to move these games. I'm actually a busy person. Ironically, I have things to do on a Tuesday. Like furthering, well, I wouldn't consider school education. It's just a place you go sit down and listen to people jabber on about their lives and how you should live yours. But I still think I should be there. At least we play Salzburg after that. Oh, so we play Salzburg and then the next month we start. Oh, that's because we won't. Yeah, we'll play. How does that work? How do we play Salzburg last? I thought we'd play them last again. Like if you played them as your third Champions League game, you'd play them as your sixth Champions League game. I thought that's how it works. Okay, I guess that's not how it works, huh? Okay, that's fine. We don't need to care about that. Yeah. Nah, remove Jack Wilson. Dictatorship here. What a haircut. I'm telling you. Oh, I have a bar. Nah, let me not hype up my barber. Do you think Barca improved? Screw Barca. Nah, Bartomeu retired. What a freaking coward. Stay at Barca and ruin it. Nah, but I feel like Barcelona will be back if they have a good president, because they have a lot of good players. They have Pedri, Trincao. I mean, they have a lot of good young players. Fati as well, Ansu Fatman. So they have him there too. Fat man. And then they have Ousmane Dembele, who's staying fit. Ugh. He stays fit. Ugh. And then Messi. Messi's not even doing his thing, but La Liga right now, you know what? I have to admit, it's a little bit boring, but where's Barcelona in La Liga? Oh my God. They lost twice? 7 matches, boys. How did you lose twice? Oh, never mind. Barca aren't back. They're terrible. The only back they're getting is that Messi fan that has a big, like, she's a Messi. All right, whatever. Are you saying Alba's hot? That's not okay. It's the transferometer, which means like a thermometer. So hot would be, oh, the stories are intensifying, so it's hot on the transferometer. Code would be, oh, no one cares and no one's talking about it. That's why it's hot. I'm not saying Alba himself is hot. Well, I mean, I think his wife or his partner thinks he's hot, but I certainly don't think he's hot because he's just not my forte when it comes to attracting people. That's just not my target audience. I'm targeting women. I'm not targeting Alaba. I hope that I gotta leave. I gotta leave. Man City set for next year with Messi. No, Messi's not going there. He's probably gonna come to the U.S. and win a World Cup. Yeah, it's the Gold Cup, but it looks like whatever. Well, it's fine. It's fine. I'm serious. Upamecano is a replacement. Oh, that's why everyone's mentioning Upa. I don't care. I don't care. I think we'll see what happens with Alaba. We'll see. You will. I have no confidence it will stay. I have no confidence in that too. I think he's looking for too much money. I don't think Bayern wanna. I don't disagree with Bayern. Like I said, I don't think we should want to pay him more money. No, I think we should stay where we're at. Our wage structure is already good. We're not paying our players too much. I mean, other Bundesliga teams complain about how much Bayern pay our players, but then they don't actually compare that to how much Real Madrid and Barcelona pay their players, while we're just as successful as them. So if anything, we're very smart. Or just very cheap, just as much as other Bundesliga teams with slightly more money. Like Bayern are just cheap, but at the same time, we're not cheap compared to other Bundesliga teams. They think we're balling. Like I bet you Frankfurt's like, damn, I wish I had Bayern's budget. No, you don't, because you'd have players want to leave you because they want more money, and sometimes you don't want to break your wage structure. I bet you at some point, Davies will get that piranha, that money-sucking freaking bat. Whatever, the bats even suck blood. I don't care. That mosquito in Mini Riola. I bet you Davies. Oh man, I bet all of us would go crazy if Davies announces Mino Riola's his new agent and he wants 20 million a year at Bayern. We go crazy. Fonzie, why could you do that to us? Why, Fonzie? You were the chosen one. Why did you betray us? I mean, it'll happen. Kimmich will get, Mino Riola, Pini Riola, just to piss us off. I don't know. It'll happen. Oh, Thiago injured. Again. Is Thiago actually injured? Oh, Would you, well, Liverpool likely without well, that's 2 days ago, so. How Bayern Munich replaced Thiago Alcantara by not replacing him at all. We're the only team in Europe that can lose one of your best midfielders and just no need to replace them. Just play players that are good at their own thing. Yeah, don't cross Upa just for one game. Upa got beat 3 times against Man United. He also pocketed Robert Lewandowski. You remember when we played Leipzig? Lewandowski wasn't seen. Yeah, Upamecano can do that. I don't know. You can have a bad game. I don't even think Leipzig played that bad. I think their selections were very poor. Okay, I get it. Campo is very good at controlling the tempo, but it's a physical Champions League game. Possession isn't all that matters. Sabitzer can break the lines, or you play Sabitzer next to the striker Surloth, because then you have a link up. Poulsen is a donkey. I hate that guy. Look, I hate him. Like, it's not even a thing where it's whenever I watch Leipzig, he slows everything down. Every time Leipzig would get the ball into the final third, no one could hold it up. It didn't stick up there because you had a donkey up front in Yusuf Poulsen, the worst footballer you've ever watched. He's terrible. Hey, get some L's in there for Poulsen. Call him names. He's terrible. I hate him so much. I don't like him. He makes football so uninteresting. The same with that clown, that big tall fridge, Casemiro. I hate him too. All he does, bro, he's a foul merchant and the yellow card merchant. Like, seriously, this man is just responsible to stand there and be a wall. Seriously, Casemiro, Harry Maguire, and Poulsen, they could all just form a wall, and Trump would be happy with it. A giant wall, because all they are is tall. Casemiro is a disgrace to Brazilians. You have saucy Brazilians. You have Ronaldinho, Ronaldo Nazario. You have Neymar Jr. You have Cafu. You have Roberto Firmino, and then you have Casemiro. Get the hell out of here, man. I hate Casemiro so much. And Poulsen and these big fridges and Maguire, they make football so not fun to watch. Don't touch Casemiro. No. I'm going at Casemiro. He might be good, but I hate him a lot. Like, yes. See what he did to us? This man, Casemiro, did everything wrong against us. He tackled, and then Vidal had these. He won the ball. Arturo Vidal won the ball, but Casemiro can do whatever the hell he wants, and referees just see it as physicality because he's big. But Arturo Vidal makes a perfectly timed tackle, and he gets sent off. That's what I mean. Casemiro is just this. He's such a. I hate players like him. Look at Maguire just punching people in the face. This isn't how you play football. We're not wrestlers. You are not Khabib, man. You shouldn't be trying to knock people out with 2 punches. No, we're football. You play with your feet. Casemiro doesn't play with his feet. He plays with his upper body. He pushes people he doesn't even win most of these. I hate him. I hate him a lot. I hate that big crap. He's so terrible. I hate him. He's a piece of giant turd. He looks like turd. I hate Casemiro. Like, they make no. Let me show you why. This idiot. Oh my god, I hate him. Oh man, he looks just like. Oh my goodness. We used to know this guy from Honduras, right? We called him Honduras. Like, he was from Honduras, which is a country in Central America. We called him Honduras. Is that weird to say? Yeah, so that's pretty much, we called him Honduras. That's what we called him. Honduras. So because he lived there, and that's what he was known for. He had a really thick accent, but a very good hard worker. Okay, he was cold. He was cool, and he made this sick fish. All right, and Casemiro looks exactly like him, which makes me want to hate him less. But I hate him. I hate him a lot, man. I hate him a lot. Leipzig will win the league. God, not you again. You're not winning no leagues. Mark Elon Musk Rocket. So Mark Rocca, according to Flick, is still getting time to integrate. And I'm looking at it now. I'm reading it. Flick. Ay mia san mia. I love me. I love this page so much. You need a bit more time to get to know how things work. He's very hardworking. He's a very professional, or he has a very professional attitude. I can't read today. That's very positive. We haven't had the situation to integrate him yet. We didn't have many training sessions with the full squad. Basically, what I'm hearing is that Roca needs time to either adapt to our style. But against Durance, I thought he had a very cozy performance, a very cozy debut, right? Of course, he didn't get 10 assists, but there was one shot he should have scored. Well, he shouldn't have scored, but it was so great of a shot that it looked like he should have scored. But whatever it was, I think we'll see what Roca's about. He'll add a lot of great passing and physicality to our midfield at the same time. Xabi Alonso, that's what we'll call him. He basically plays a lot like Xabi Alonso, man, with his long passes, just spraying the ball out from wing to wing, man. I didn't think I could see a human KFC, because he sprays these balls out to the wings, man, and I love it. I love it a lot. So we'll see what happens. He's human KFC, man. All these wings. Yeah, it's funny, man. I'm so funny. When is Kouassi back? That's an interesting question. I think he should be back into team training. No, I think he's back. Tanguy Nianzou Kouassi should be back. I like saying Kouassi better. I like that better. Yeah, he should be back. He supposedly recovered. Oh, he had a hamstring? I didn't know he had a hamstring. I thought he had a groin thing. Oh, no, that was Sani. Sani had a groin injury. No, Sani had a knee injury. But Sani didn't break anything. I don't understand. Wait, I didn't know Kouassi had a hamstring. Well, I guess that's why it took so long. I was wondering why Sani returned before him, because he got injured 2 weeks before Sani. Okay, well, Kouassi should be back at team training soon, like in the next few days. And I really want to see him back. He needs to be back. Yeah, I need to see him back. That's the most fun thing about this. He trains, he's training alone. Oh. Okay, well, I guess he's training alone, which is an easy transition to then, he's training with the ball, which is the most important thing. I heard that like 3 days ago, or I think it was even a week ago. So I was expecting him to, be back in team training. So I can't wait for Kouassi, man. I'm still watching those highlights. You better believe it, man. I'm watching those highlights. I'm telling you, next Thiago Silva. Yeah, he does kind of play like Thiago Silva, I can't lie. And people are going to be like, that's a disgrace. You shouldn't. Yeah, Thiago Silva's cold, though. Like, that's the thing. I went to go search Thiago Silva, and I searched Thiago Alcantara, man. It's sad. It's sad. Well, I appreciate everyone that tuned in today. It was a good show. Alaba wants a lot of money. That's the gist of it. And Bayern are learning from it. We're now looking at renewing players a year or 2 years before their contract expires, or let's put it into perspective, 18 months, right? Jules' contract expires in 18 months, which, if you think about it, you're like, oh, that's so close, but then it's a year and a half. So hopefully we start doing that, because if we did it with Thiago, either he would have left to Liverpool and we would have gotten more money, or he just wouldn't have changed his mind with a new contract that he signed a year before. And then if he did decide, in 2019 he wanted to leave, then that's when you can get way more money, because he still would have had 2 years left on his contract. So I believe it's not beneficial for Bayern to wait a year before to renew the contract, because if those negotiations don't fall through or they break down, then you're in a situation where you have a player that wants to move, and clubs would want him because they play for Bayern. And despite how they're playing, clubs would still want him, and they can easily get him and afford him. And then you're essentially paying, or it's a discount price. It's essentially you're getting this great world-class player. Real Madrid got Kroos from us. Now, granted, at the time I wouldn't have said Kroos was one of the best midfielders in the world, but he immediately became that at Real Madrid. And for me, that's because of the whole, contract. I mean, that was different, though. Well, it's a similar situation, but but Kroos actually deserved to have more money, whereas Alaba doesn't. He doesn't deserve 20 million a year. Well, I appreciate everyone. I appreciate my haircut, too. Good haircut. I have a good barber now, man. Los Conchineros, I hate you. Vamos. Oh, what? Atletico. Okay, never mind. I hate Atletico, not you. Leipzig were formed in 2009. Plastic. God damn it. Why do I care? But we'll leave a like on the video. I appreciate everyone that's been here today. Let's insert an ad. Yeah, that's good. I just inserted an ad. Oh, I can create a highlight. I can create a stream marker. Oh, yo, I could use. Oh, so wait. What if I click this? Marker appeared. Oh, I can then put a timestamp of when I said something or when you started talking about something. What happened in the live stream where your brother needed your charger? Yeah, nah, it's crazy, man. My family had no understanding of I'm busy. Come after or something. I don't understand, but it's fine. Oh, I can't wait to use these pictures, man. Hey, I'm just saying. If you follow me on my personal Instagram, which I wouldn't say what it is, just look out for the heat I'm about to post. I'm telling you, these pictures are sexy. All right, well, thank you everyone so much for watching. Mia and peace.